From Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, you're watching MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
That's a hit, their first of the new season.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Now a throw over, a dive, but he's back. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And that one just missed outside. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He's got 3 base hits in 26 at-bats. Right side. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right there.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. Will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. LeMahieu at second. Ellsbury on at first with nobody out. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
A swing by Sanchez, and this one's soaring out into left field. And that's off the left field foul pole. A home run. In real time, it was obvious that ball was crushed, and with show track, we see our eyes didn't deceive us. The exit velocity checked in at 119 miles an hour, which is right up there with some of the hardest hit balls we've seen.
The right fielder, number 9.
Standing in, Aaron Judge. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. 3 runs already home here. Line toward the gap in left center. Hernandez is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out.
Designated hitter.
At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Yanked on the ground down the line. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Stepping up to the plate, Didi Gregorius. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. Pierce giving chase, and this will fall, but it's a foul ball. One and one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
High in the air out to center field. Hernandez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. Ready now, Devin Travis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off with a J, second baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit out towards second. And he'll get in there safely. Oh, but look here. The manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Severino has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3-1 the count now. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another full count pitch home. Fastball too high, ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
And it's 1-1. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
Stepping in now, Yonhervis Solarte, as he'll take a look at ball 1. It's a good first inning RBI spot for him. Runners at the corners and 2 gone. And that one stayed up a little high.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit too.
And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest. Digging in, Steve Pierce. And now the Blue Jays look to put some more across the plate in this opening frame. Smoke on second, Solarte at first, 2 out in the inning. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Wow, you rarely see this guy give up more than a hit an inning, and he's already given up 3 here. It's too early to be concerned, but you do have to keep an eye on him moving forward. He's a pro, though, so he's capable of turning things around in a hurry.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Fly ball right down the line in left. Gardner is there. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. Blue Jays. Brandon Drury will bat next. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
The left fielder, number 11.
Digging in, Brett Gardner. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Hernandez, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Now at the plate, Greg Bird.
The first baseman, number 33, Greg Bird.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And that one right down Main Street.
At the count, 0-2.
A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And gone up into the second deck. Certainly a home run worthy of show track, and we see here that ball was blasted off the bat at 116 miles an hour. The distance wasn't too shabby either. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Jacoby Ellsbury. Here's the first pitch to him. On the ground to the right side. Travis fields it cleanly. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Yankees get a couple. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Tulowitzki, who's long been referred to as just Tulo, of course. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Missed with a slider.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's 1 for 5. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third.
LeMahieu. And the return throw is wide and not in time as it pulled him off the bag, and they'll settle for just the one.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
In now, Devin Travis, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Back now on MLB Network as we welcome you back to Toronto and Rogers Center. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And Tulowitzki takes this one for the first out. Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Looking up is Hernandez. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Giancarlo Stanton now. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Here's Didi Gregorius. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Now a flare out to left center. Tulowitzki into shallow left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. We played 2.5. It's now 6-1 in favor of New York. Leading off the inning, Josh Donaldson. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Josh Donaldson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way in front of that fastball.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, first baseman.
Here's Justin Smoke now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Ellsbury on the move. 2 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Next will be the designated hitter, Yangervis Solarte. He singled his last time up. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Here's a fastball chopped foul at the plate. It's strike one. Solarte is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Digging in to try it again, Brandon Drury.
Leading off for the Yankees, third baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
And Tulowitzki takes this one for the first out.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett.
Ready for another chance? Brett Gardner. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one.
6 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far.
2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Heading out towards shallow right. Grichuk moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now.
And that last at that when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
6 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far.
Weak roller right side. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Here's Steve Pearce now, a base hit in his first trip.
Leading off the Blue Jays fourth, left fielder.
In there for strike one, 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Lifted in the air to center field. And this is taken in there by Ellsbury for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rendell Grichuk. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Ellsbury is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. Russell Martin now, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Grichuk stands at second with 2 gone. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. And this pitch is taken by Martin as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays help. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Second base.
First offering on its way. Line towards center field. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
Hey, they've obviously locked in on something here. They know this pitcher likes to get ahead, and they've done nothing but be aggressive early in the count. There's another leadoff single to get him going.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. And Smoke won't get a glove on it. It's a fair ball. Throw won't get him.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over the place.
Boy, you come right out of the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Joe Biagini is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Here's big Aaron Judge. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run. Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Takes a knee-high fastball. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Here it comes on 0-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air down the right field line. Grichuk is in pursuit, and that retires the side. Now in the box, Devin Travis. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. Here it comes, 0-2. Frozen for strike 3, and that retires the side. Blue Jays go. Here's Didi Gregorius. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Pierce on the move. He can't get there as it falls in.
Boy, that's something you see often in batting practice. Guys using the whole field there, D-Row. I like to see that, a lefty that's just not always pull happy.
100%, Dan. The pitchers have gotten so much nastier in today's game that if you're not willing to play with the entire field, you're going to struggle.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
And even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
The left fielder, number 11.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Past history with Joe Biagini. He's 0 for 9. First delivery to him on the way. Liner toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
Into the box, Greg Bird, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Into the corner and slicing foul. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Here now the 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Gregorius at third. Drury over at second. Gardner at first with no outs. Belted high and deep into right center. Grichuk looks up. Gone! It's a grand slam. Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Grichuk has a play, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Past history with Joe Biagini. He's 3 for 9. Four runs here in this half inning. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the run is Hernandez. He makes the running play. 2 down. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher. And the changeup is way low that time.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well, so it's a full count now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment. Wow, all I know is these guys don't need any more help to get on base. Believe it or not, that's the first walk they've gotten. They've done all their damage the hard way. See if they can add to it here.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And it's gone. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty V. How about this, D-Row? If you come to watch.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Looking up is Hernandez. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Popped him up. Martin waits on it. And that ends the inning. But a big inning here as 7 runs cross the plate, and this lead grows even wider. Here's Justin Smoke now. He's batting cleanup in this one.
Leading out for Toronto, first baseman, Justin Smoke.
Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a slider. Just a tick behind for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Left side, but well fouled. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Yonhervis Solarte is on deck. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Yonhervis Solarte.
Stepping in now, Yonhervis Solarte. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder.
Standing in, Steve Pierce. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
The 2-2 one more time. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. This one is launched. Look at this. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Now batting, right fielder, Randall Richard.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Here's Randall Grichuk. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. The 1-1 home. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Wow, 9 home runs. D-Rodan, when's the last time you saw a power performance like this from 2 competing teams?
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, D-Row. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
On to first, and Tulowitzki grounds out here, 2 away. First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. Started that swing a bit too early.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo. Danny Barnes enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Brandon Drury will bat next. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1. Hit back up the middle. There is Travis. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. And it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench. Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Barnes, 28 years old. He was taken in the very late rounds back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Throw over to first, and late reactions, and they got him. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Hernandez.
And the inning is over. Yanks held in check, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. Now at the plate, Devin Travis. Could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Judge is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate.
Center fielder, Hernandez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Tough slider down low for a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Chopper foul. No hits to this point. Hard liner to center field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire, but what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Now batting, captain, Gary Sanchez.
Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1 on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but you can forgive them as they still digging in and look.
Leading off for the game.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at bat. That last at bat, that was a.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 30.
First pitch on its way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. 2-0 now. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. This is hit the other way out toward left field. In there, a base hit. Throw into second. The tag, and he is out at second. For the plate now is the designated hitter, Yonhervis Solarte. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. 1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Under it, Gregorius, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Here's Steve Pearce now. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. Strike 2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot. Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking wrong.
In now, Rendell Grichuk.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Throw not in time, and he's in there with his third hit of the afternoon.
Now batting.
Dylan Betances
Is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees.
Hit back toward the mound. Gregorius to his left as he's there for it. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. Here's big Aaron Judge. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And right into the shift. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting.
In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And now a pitch on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Giving chase is Hernandez. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He got under one and topped out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike one to start the at-bat. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Line towards center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So the 2-out hit here keeps the inning alive for Brandon Drury. The tag, and they'll get him. At the plate, Devin Travis starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chance.
Aroldis Chapman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Devin Travis. 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught onto their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he's not stopping, he wants 3. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Other than a home run, there aren't a whole lot of better ways to start an inning than a triple. Pretty good chance of at least getting 1 run in this inning now.
Teoscar Hernandez stands in as he looks at a called strike. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Popped him up. LeMahieu calls for it. He's got it 1 away. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Here's Justin Smoke now, and they're runners at the corners now. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base paths, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. 14-4 is the way this one ends. The Yanks jumped out to